let me address this first. There is a pay-to-win problem in the video game community in regards to loot boxes and microtransactions. A senator from Missouri by the name of Josh Hawley has introduced a bill to ban loot boxes and pay-to-win microtransactions. This might be a good thing because loot boxes and pay-to-win microtransactions definitely are predatory for children or adults, causing a unfortunate unofficial system of gambling and makes it very difficult to enjoy the game it is linked with. No one likes loot boxes and microtransactions. No one wants them. And we don't like having to spend money just to get ahead to actually compete. I played a couple of games where loot boxes and microtransactions were very prevalent and just made me feel like my time was being wasted. I'm not alone in that. I know I'm not. But, and this is an important but, we must have the right language and intent going forward with this bill. And we must also define the difference between the harmless and the predatory loot boxes and microtransactions. Downloadable content or DLC shouldn't be in this bill, for example. It shouldn't be among the discussion of loot boxes and microtransactions. They are harmless, they are extra if you want it, and it won't destroy your experience with the game either. What should be defined as predatory is in-game purchases of items that will greatly affect your gameplay and chances of success in your favor of a match, that will make you come back for more so that you can stay on top to try to get the next best thing. Or at least, that is one example of a predatory loot box or microtransaction. There are other examples, such as Game of War or Fire Age, where you can spend a lot on resources to improve your stronghold and other buildings, and to increase your army and defense. You think you are doing well and you are formidable, but next time you log in, your entire base has been raided, your army and defense is destroyed, and you must start from square one rebuilding everything. That is predatory. And let's also remember that the kids that Josh Hawley is mentioning, they are getting their money from somewhere. They are getting their money from their parents. What parent would allow their kid to use their credit card to buy things without the kid consulting them first? That is just bad parenting. I knew better not to ask my parents for their credit card to buy things in a game. It just wasn't the right thing to do. And the kids Hawley speaks of should see it the same way. This sort of thing can be stopped by the parent taking away the credit card. That's all they need to do. No legislation is needed for this. Just proper responsibility in parenting. That's another example of how this bill can be dangerous, by being an unnecessary bill that could do more damage in the future. We must also be wary of the people who are pushing this bill. This is some of the language Hawley used in regards to this bill and some of his supporters' language.
Ah, boy, here we go.
And this is coming from a Republican, no less. Someone who's against the government getting involved in regulating things and trusting the free market. This bill is a complete hypocritical move. Oh, I believe in small government and the free market, except when it comes to video games. We need to protect the children because children, and more children. These are the words of tyranny and oppression, folks. Let's not be hypocrites here.